19 Nocturne Boulevard presents The Teeth Within.
Part 1 of a 9-part serial featuring Plain Jane and Anybody. Oh, and Gerald. Welcome to Victorian England with a bit of a twist.
Did you enjoy the show?
Honestly, Jerry, when there ain't a nice chorus to sing along with, music's all a bit alike. Still, them little ones had voices made me think of angels the whole time. Very uplifting.
So you enjoyed it? A little?
Oh, it were nice. Next time, you dress down, and we'll go see Strutter Kelly at the Dull Street musical. They'd make a cat blush.
Oh, Jane.
Gerald? Ah, charmed.
This is Jane.
Jane?
Just plain Jane.
And this is Carlotta McAdams.
Pleased to meet you.
Enchanté.
Did you enjoy the concert?
Music is very soothing.
Especially if you count all them blokes what dozed off, eh?
Oh.
My apologies. Gerald is often put out by my, impish turn of humour.
You could say that.
No. I find it quite charming. I'm sure she keeps you laughing all night long.
Hey?
Come along, Jane. We don't wish to keep the carriage waiting.
Too right. Sorry, Jerry. I never seem to be able to say the right thing.
Never mind. I wish I could say I have no concern for what someone like that thinks of me. But such things are simply ingrained.
I'll really try to keep my mouth shut. Promise. Or we could just go to places where I won't embarrass you. I won't miss it.
I'm not embarrassed. Not really.
Then why's your neck all red? I know that flush.
All right, a bit. But I am more entertained by watching people's reactions to the things you say to them than I am inconvenienced by it. All right?
Oh, I am an endless source of amusement.
I really don't want you to ever think I'm ashamed of you.
I have my place, and that suits me down to the ground. But I could forgo that big hair music and never miss it. It's pretty, but...
Strutter Kelly next time. Very well.
Port, sir.
Gerald, so nice to see you again. And so soon.
Daniel.
If you have a moment, I have a matter of the utmost delicacy that I thought I might broach with you.
Go on.
Not just here. Any of our fellow clubmen might walk in.
What is this in regards to?
Far be it from me to think you need any help, but as a friend, I wanted to suggest a young lady to you.
For what purpose?
Someone to accompany you to the symphony, perhaps.
My wife quite enjoys the symphony.
Musical entertainments of a lesser sort, then, perhaps. Come, Gerald. You're perfectly aware of what I mean.
I suppose I am, but I am already fully staffed in that department as well.
That creature? She's good-looking enough. Seems to have most of her teeth. But how can you stand her company? That braying voice.
She amuses me.
Ah, yes. You said. She must be double-jointed to be that amusing. Well, in case you ever change your mind...
I don't take cast-offs.
It's rather more like a placement agency.
A what?
Consider it. They're quite extraordinary. Wedgway put me onto it.
Am I supposed to lie?
No.
Am I supposed to pretend I like what I don't like?
No.
Well then,
Do you need me this afternoon?
guess not. Why?
I fancy taking a shepherd at the big Clockwork exhibit. It's only twopence.
Clockworks? Like chirping birds and music boxes and such?
And automotors. Like metal wind-up people. That's what the fellow with the sandwich board said while I was out fetching chops.
And what may I get for... Oh, your lordship. You go on back and I'll be right along.
Good.
So sorry to keep you waiting. The boy was shifting some boxes. What can I get for you today, sir?
Information, Watty. Anything odd?
Well, sir, not so much as you notice.
You always noticed, Watty. Apothecaries are second to none for an ear to the ground.
And what do you know about grinders in general? You seen another one behind me back?
Each man knows his own district, though I don't make personal calls very often.
I know I was special. There's been a bit of ague going around, judging from the way plasters have been flying off the shelves, but nothing too rum for this time of year. I know it ails you. That's part of me job, like anything else.
What?
Lackluster eye, drooping side whiskers. Plain as plain. You got a dose of the dreaded ennui. I mean, you're bored.
I understand.
You're itching for a fight and nothing's come up.
And what course of treatment do you suggest, being the expert and all?
Enjoy it while you can. Never lasts. Before you know it, some wicked great heel will hove up out of the Thames or some such, and you'll be longing for the free and easy days.
See the amazing clockwork dancers! They waltz before the quadrille!
Listen to me! Do not surrender to the shiny allure of the soulless automata!
What's the first truly thinking machine play chess? Challenge it to a match!
Anything made in the image of man, but lacking the divine spark of the soul, must be the work of the devil! The devil!
Have a squint at that crowd. Oh, it's all types. Ladies and gents and all sorts.
Too right. Suppose every knob and ob wants a gander at the duck what shits.
What?
Well, I don't say it in those words, but it's on the sign right there, if I'm seeing it right. Someone might be out.
Horrible murder, wealthy man found dead.
Give me one, Harry.
Oh, your pardon, sir. Didn't see you.
Don't fret. Here.
I can't change that.
Do I ever ask for change?
Nah, but it makes me look honest, it do.
Huh. Anything interesting?
Horrible murders?
My sort of horrible?
Nah, looks like a simple burglary, the Rozzers say. Dumb luck, the chap for Rome. Horrible murders, read all about it.
You know where to reach me.
Right, Governor.
Went right over on its side, it
Move
did.
it, shove over.
The horse took fright. The rear and the whole carriage went over. It was awful. No one could have survived that.
Have a look, but only if you ain't eaten.
Oh, that's an art launcher if I ever saw one.
I ain't walking away from that one.
Oh, it's a lady.
A gown's a turn for the worse, but she looks a peach.
I'm so awfully sorry. Is there someone who might assist me? I seem to be in an awkward spot.
In episode 1 of The Teeth Within, you heard Beverly Poole as Jane, Gareth Bowley as Gerald, and Julie Hoverson as Annie. Daniel was Benjamin Lind, Carlotta was Tanya Milojevic, Watty the Apothecary was Glen Hallstrom, Harry the Newsboy was Will Watt, and the Mystery Woman was Jackie Duckworth. Also heard were Reynaud LeBoeuf, Jack Kincaid, Russell Gold, William King, and Sarah Golding. Much thanks to Quizzical Haddock, the Robins 41406, Intrepid Peach, and Ironstone for their attendance on the live stream on Twitch, which facilitated the making of this episode. That's every evening from 6 to 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time at twitch.tv/crazyauntjulie. Join us while we make the next episode. The Teeth Within was written and produced by Julie Hoverson. Music was by Kevin MacLeod of Incompetech.com. Sound effects were purchased, licensed from SoundSnap, Pro Sound Effects, and Free Sound FX, or used under a Creative Commons license. All persons, places, and things in this episode are fictitious or used in a fictitious manner, and any resemblance to people living, dead, or undead is purely coincidental. Many thanks to our Patreon supporters. To find out how to help support the show, please email us at 19nocturne@live.com, that's 19nocturne, or check out the 19 Nocturne Boulevard Facebook page. We love to hear from people.